everyone. I am Dr. Nisha Kumari, Assistant Professor of School of Business, Aditya University. So today we are going to discuss the types of innovation. By the end of this particular lecture, you will be able to understand what are the different types of innovations are there and that what are the differences between those types of innovation and how these innovations are bringing some kind of innovativeness, or you can say the value creation in the market, and you will be able to evaluate the strategic significance of all these different innovation types to address the market needs and bringing the competitiveness in the market. So while talking about the types of innovation, first one is your incremental innovation. So while we are talking about the incremental innovation, while we are doing some kind of small changes, modification or the upgradation in the existing product, service or the process, it will be called your incremental innovation. You can like see in the screen that there is one particular phone. There previously it was that battery, it was just, for example, if you talk about 24 mAh, okay, and 3 MP camera they were providing, and the battery was running just for the 5 hours. Now based on to sustain in the market and based on the competition in the market, what happened, the same brand, for example it's a XYZ company, and they introduce this particular smartphone, okay. So but to sustain in the market and by seeing the need or by seeing the competition in the market, what happened, they introduce some kind of modifications or upgradation in the same smartphone with the name of different model. So in that different model, what happened, they introduce, for example, 4800 mAh battery and with the 48 MP camera, and because of the battery power, it is providing the 24-hour battery life. So when we are doing these kind of small changes with the existing product or the service or the process, it will become your incremental innovation. And because of this thing, we are already having the foundation of that products, we are already having the products with us. It is low in the risk because we are doing some kind of modification or the upgradation, and it leads to the continuous improvement of the existing products or the services, and it also helps in building the existing technologies, or it builds on the existing resources are available in the market. We are not introducing anything altogether new, but we are doing some kind of modification, or you can say upgradation, or you can say improvement also, or changes. So while we are doing any of those things in the existing products or the services, what will be happening, it will call the incremental innovation. So we see like once in a month or 6 months or year, we always get the new model of the same company but with the different specifications or the features of the phone. For example, there is a phone which is just providing you 28 MP camera with the 5-hour battery life. Now what happened, the new model is providing you 56 MP camera with the 24-hour battery. So smartphone was there in the market, smartphone was there in the organization, but what we did, we did some upgradation in that smartphone and we launched it with the new model name, altogether new model name. For example, if we talk about this Samsung Y, X, all series, different series are there, correct? So how they are differentiating based on the features or the what you can say the things they are providing in those models, and that they are the modifications or the upgradation they are doing in those models. So incremental innovation is nothing but the improvement or the changes or the upgradation or modification in the existing product, service or the process. Now second one is your disruptive innovation. So in disruptive innovation, what happens, we build we create the new markets, or we based on those innovative what you can say the products or the services or the process, what happens, we change the entire structure of the industries, and they are often simpler or the cheaper solutions. So if for example, if we talk about previously, for the entertainment purpose, we used to buy the rental DVDs, okay. Now what happened, the digital platform been introduced. So here when we are talking about the introduction of digital platform, that digital platform is also been created or came into that picture using the existing resources only. There is nothing altogether we created or invented together. So while we are talking about the disruptive innovation, we are creating the new product, that is fine, but with the existing resources, we are creating the new market. Previously entertainment is there, we are using different kind of ways to get entertaining, whether it's your DVDs, whether it's kind of your cassettes, whatever it is there. But now what happened, we brought the digital platform into the picture, and it became the altogether new market. Previously it was just YouTube for the namesake of the social platform where all the videos and the songs you can get. Now we are having different kind of OTT platforms. So YouTube, you can say, was the first one who gave the digital platform for the entertainment purpose. So YouTube was the one which create the new market altogether in terms of the entertainment. Then open innovation. In open innovation, what happens? The individual or the entrepreneur or the organization, they all together connect with the different part of the ecosystem. When we talk about the ecosystem, in your ecosystem comes your customers, prime one, your universities, or you can say the educational institutions, the different established startups, the suppliers and the partners, government and the public sector entities, investors, competitors, and as well as the different research institutes. So in that, what is happening, we are collaborating with these different entities based on the requirement of the idea, and we are sharing the idea with these people, and we are all together working with each other to implement that idea or to bring that idea into a reality. So while we talk about the open innovation, it involves the collaboration with the external partners such as your customers, your educational institutions, research institutions, competitors, investors, government, to develop the new ideas. So for example, companies using the crowdsourcing platforms for the product development. Crowdsourcing platform means the open platform where we are going to put the problem, and for that particular problem, the different entities are going to come up with the new ideas. So while you talk about the open innovation, it involves the knowledge sharing because different entities are coming into the picture, and it promotes the collaboration across the different organization, and as well is fosters the innovation cycle because there are more number of entities or the people who are working on a same problem. And the last one is your radical innovation, where we are creating all together new industry or the technology. For example, your internet or AI, artificial intelligence. So previously there was no concept regarding the internet, there was no base or there was no foundation for like using those particular things. They just upgraded it and created the new market. We are not creating the new market, altogether they created the new industries. There is a like thin line between the disruptive innovation and radical innovation. While you talk about the disruptive, it's creating the new market by bringing the new product, service or the process using the existing resources. While you're talking about the radical innovation, it is altogether creating the new industries or the technology, and because of that thing, it is in a high risk and as well it's having the high impact. If there is like it is related with the higher risk because there are uncertainty whether it is really going to sustain in the market or not, whether the customers or the users are going to find the potential in that particular new innovative product, process or the service or not, as well as if it's going to work out, it is going to create the higher impact in the market or in the like what we can say the society. And it involves the major technological advancement, and it also focuses on the long term transformation of the market. So for example, if we talk about the artificial intelligence, so previously artificial intelligence was just being introduced for the ease of the like what you can say, the corporate works, or you can say, or the some specific dimensions. But now if you see, AI is being integrated in each and every kind of work, whether it's your like teaching in the classroom as well as listening the music using some particular app. Even though some certain apps are using the AI for your preferences of music itself, correct? So this is the way how it's transformed the entire market in the longer term. So if we see here the comparison between these different innovation type, first is your incremental innovation. It is, you can say, it is at a small level, and because of that it is holding very low risk, because here we are just improving the existing product or the services by introducing some new ideas or new way of creating, or by adding new features or the facilities in the existing one. While we talk about the disruptive, it is having the risk of medium to high, because again we are bringing some kind of new product in the market by introducing the new way of doing the things in the market. While we talk about the radical innovation, it is very high in risk, because here we are creating altogether new industries where we are shifting the entirely paradigms into the different way, or in the creative way, or in a altogether differently in a new way, by transforming the world. And when we talk about the open innovation, it is holding the low to medium risk, because it leverages the external ideas and collaborations and the partnership to drive the innovations by connecting or by collaborating with the different entities, such as your educational institutes, research institutes, competitors, investors, stakeholders, everyone. So while we're providing the open platform, we are able to get more ideas, or you can say the more reliable ideas for the particular problem. So in wholesome, when we talk about innovation, it can take multiple forms. It can go from through gradual improvement, means normal upgradations or the modifications or the changes in the market, or like doing the entire breakthrough or transformation and bringing in the market. It is totally depending the level of the change and the market impact. If we are doing some kind of changes with the minimal upgradation or the modification in the market, it will bring the gradual improvement. And if we are doing some kind of modification or upgradation in the product, it will bring the gradual improvement. If we are transforming the market altogether by introducing the new products or the services or the process, it will create the higher impact in the market. While we talk about the incremental innovation, it focuses on the continuous improvement. Disruptive focuses on the reshaping of the existing market. Open innovation leverages the external collaboration for generating the innovative ideas. Radical innovation creates altogether breakthrough transformation in the market by creating the fundamental changes. Thank you.